I feel fear at first when I think of a man who's a warrior. But then I also feel like a little bit of a turn on, a little bit of a turn on, and um, yeah, this edge of fear, which can cause my body to contract a little bit, but also like this heat that can be a turn on. And when that goes really good, it can bring joy even because it brings me so much discipline and it helps me get to a better place in my life. And I have gratitude for that. So, and I see myself more confident. Like I see a version of myself that's succeeding instead of shrinking, like that's playing big, and that feels joyful to see that. So I'll say three ways that the warrior energy has really stood out to me and given me like a visceral reaction in my body where I like, whoa, like it really does something to me. One was my music teacher. He was a veteran, um, and he was, special forces, Green Beret. But I got to meet him on the other side of that when he was in his older age, and he just had this like grandpa energy, but he was just so good at teaching me discipline and empowering me. He got me to this place where I was playing piano 4 hours a day, just like straight drills, and I got really good in just a matter of 4 years working with him. So his energy, yeah, created this joy and this power in me. It really helped me see myself as a more confident person, and just, yeah, it helped me trust myself more and trust that I could be more disciplined than I ever thought I could. um, Another way the warrior really kind of touched me was through TV, through a show, and this one was called The Witcher. And there is the main character, uh, Geralt, is a major warrior energy type guy. He just exudes this warrior charisma, and he like there's just something about him because he also has this emotional intelligence with his warrior edge. Whew, like is such a turn on. Like I feel like I don't normally feel the turn on with warrior energy, but with him, whew, yeah, it's really and I know I'm not alone in that. I think a lot of women like him. And there was another warrior I saw on a show recently. This was a reality show, so it's like a real person in real life. His name is Thaddeus, and he's a wrestler. And this is just like a dating show. It's called The King's Court. But he carries major warrior energy, and just he like when I watch him, I feel scared a little bit. Like, ooh, like if I was in his presence, I would probably be a little bit tense, probably, but a little guarded, um, because he's so direct and he cuts through. He kind of can get women to be really, really, really honest really quick. I've noticed on the show, and but he's playful too. So, but it's like you don't know what he's going to ask you. Like I could see how it can be really just, it can be a little, you might be freaked out in front of him because you don't know what's going to come at you from him. Um, but yeah, this is so, yeah, to me, it's like this joyful power and a little bit of a turn on, a little bit of heat, emotional intelligence that also has this like fiery, passion and warriorship, and then a little bit of just this direct, no bullshit kind of thing. Um, and that's all very intense. It all feels pretty intense, but that's how it feels to me. But I wonder, how does the warrior feel to you? Yeah, what does the warrior mean to you? If you're watching this, drop a comment and let me know. So I think my biggest takeaway here is that the warrior has this transpersonal commitment. Like I think of my piano teacher, he started out as war, fighting war, but later in his life, he transformed it into music and just giving this amazing, powerful gift of music. He used all that discipline, and instead of fighting, he was able to like sort of give back in this beautiful way that really touched people. I've seen other men do that. It's not music, but they've been in the military, and later in life they end up becoming an amazing dad. They take their fatherhood really seriously, and it's like a strong commitment for them. Or they take being a husband very, loyalty. It's that loyalty of the warrior that I've seen in men, which is quite remarkable. It stirs up this feeling of awe in me, just like, whew, it's kind of scary, but it's also like can be a turn on sometimes. So yeah, I would say the warrior stirs intensity in me. But I wonder, yeah, what does the warrior stir in you?